Hi guys, this is Max here, back again with hopefully another great political video. And today we're going to talk about this woman here. And more particularly, what Liz Cheney's presidential ambitions after a lost primary run might be. Now, she is not going to run against Donald Trump in a Republican primary. Almost certainly not. Unless there was some sort of major evidential scandal that would expose Donald Trump as a rapist or something. Or I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough. She's not going to be able to beat him by campaigning to his left. But there is a chance that Liz Cheney will run as a third-party candidate against both Biden and Donald Trump. And here is why I believe that it will not have too much of an impact on the race. Not much, but still some sort of an impact. She will not only take away votes from Donald Trump, because many neoconservative or many moderate anti-Trump Republicans that would support Liz Cheney would have probably voted for Joe Biden or another Democrat anyway. They would only find a way to vote for Liz Cheney instead of a Democrat outright. Excuse me, guys. So those Lincoln Project guys would actually stop existing because all of a sudden they would be backing Liz Cheney instead of the Democrats. However, the Lincoln Project is so much of a grifter group that's just focused on getting money. I believe at this point they keep supporting the Democrats forever just in order to make money. Well, anyway, to sum things up, I am 100% certain that if Liz Cheney runs, there will be some people that would have hesitantly voted for Trump and then in the end will end up voting for Liz Cheney. But there will also be a lot of people that would have voted for Joe Biden, and now instead of just voting against Trump by voting for a Democrat, they could vote for another Republican. I still think, though, that Liz Cheney, if she runs, would probably take more votes from the Republican candidate than from the Democrat candidate overall. Let's say she gets 5%, and 3% or 3.5% come from potential Trump voters, and 1.5% to 2% come from potential Biden voters. That is 1%. Now, that doesn't sound like a lot, but in our all-or-nothing reality of the Electoral College, if it's 2 or 3% in the state, or if it's even just 1% that she takes away from Donald Trump, that would be enough to make him lose that state. But if he runs a good campaign, if Joe Biden is still unpopular then as he is right now, her third-party run will be about as unremembered as the one of John B. Anderson. But if the unthinkable happens, and her candidacy actually ends up spoiling the election for Donald Trump, well, that would be a Republican Armageddon, because then they'd really be at each other's throats, which is not good for the party at all. So my personal take on this is, Liz Cheney, if you really, really hate Donald Trump to the moon and back, that you cannot stand him for the end of all time, and have the stamina to stand up and fight him until the bitter end. But if you care remotely about the Republican Party, and about the policies that you personally claim to stand for, then do what you said right after you voted for impeachment, that it's time to move on and focus on going against the Democrat policies and in favor of the Republican policies. And from the perspective of a neutral observer, I'd like to say, even though it's courageous what she did, it was also pretty stupid. And now she's thrown away her career. But it might be not that bad that another Cheney will not get anywhere near the White House anymore. I mean, after all, since you call Dick Cheney Darth Cheney, you could call her Liz Skywalker, but that's a sideways joke. Anyway, that was my take. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please leave a like and a comment down below. Have a nice day, and Max out. See you later.